day, hog fans. Let's just watch this smacker here. Look at that, lovely. And then you'll see this strategy that I'm going to explain working in phase 2 here. Like 10 seconds to wipe her out in phase 2, and it's a really counterintuitive cheese. This, like, you wouldn't expect it, because she's strong against holy damage, and we're using a holy damage attack. So yeah, you're going to want to go in with Flame Grant Me Strength and Golden Vow for those attack boosts, because even though it's a holy damage attack, it also does physical damage. But the beauty of it is the stance break that it does. So you'll see her charge it up, charge your vortex up. Right, there you go, she's sat down. Charge it up. Well, she were in air that time, so it's not going to work hard. Stupidly run into the thing. But you can just watch how hard her health goes down. And this is a holy damage attack. But it hits and then does 3 shockwaves after if you do the charge. So using that and a few of the talismans that I'll point out, like, you can really like heavily lean into it. So obviously phase 2 starts, take off auto target, just run underneath her, you can save every time. Get as close as you can to her, charge up your vortex, hit her again, hit her again. And it's just fantastic just getting you mimicking as well, because obviously he doesn't do the attack thing all the time, but you know, when he does, he can just finish it for you. So a few of the things you're going to want Ordovis's Great Sword, because of the skill that it does, and it can be charged, and that's where you're getting the power from, that's what you're leaning into. So yeah, Ordovis Great Sword, Shard of Alexander, Godfrey Icon for the enhancing charge skills, the increase in holy damage and getting a bit of extra stamina, and that increases holy damage and makes stance break easier. So for the sword, you don't need the armour, but it looks cool. So for the sword and the armour, you want to be at the Ariza Hero Grave, which is just outside Lindell. So if you've not been there, just from the grace that you get just after the Tree Sentinel, just run back that route there. For Shard of Alexander, it's a fairly long quest, is that one, but yeah, it starts here, where the jar will be stuck in that hole. Flame Grant Me Strength. That's primarily a flame buff, but it also increases physical damage as well, which the shockwaves do of that special, and that is found on this body just behind Fort Gale. Golden Vows found up at the Corpse Stench Shack, which is up in Mount Gelmir. So if you just follow this route, and then you can pick it up from the shack, which is just here. Thorny Cracked here for your Wondrous Physic. You get from the Putrid Avatar that is at the Minor Erd Tree in Caelid. Like around here somewhere. He'll spawn as you approach the tree. I've already got him dead, so he's not going to show for me. Godfrey Icon for the charge in the it enhances charge skills, which is what you're going to be using. Just from Altus Plateau Junction, just run down here and get to the Everjail. Beat the guy in there and you get it. I think you need a stone sword key for here though, so make sure you've got one of those. Sacred Scorpion Charm you get from Anastasia Tarnished Eater, who spawns at the Smouldering Church up in northeast Limgrave, just before you get to Caelid. So you can see that on the map there. Viridian Amber Medallion +2 to increase your stamina. This place where the summoning snails appear, you run past them onto the rooftop, and then you can turn and jump back into the building that you've just come from. There's a golden rune here, but what you're looking for is the chest in the other room, and that's where you'll get that medallion. The Holy Shrouded tier, again for your Wondrous Physic, is again from another avatar at an Erd tree, this time in northeast Liurnia. So it'll spawn in around here somewhere. So yeah, and that's it. Then you just want to be going in, charging up your attack, and just when it releases that thing, like it hits and then it releases 3 shockwaves, and it's all physical attacks as well, and it's just fantastic. So yeah, if you're struggling with Malenia, just do that. Like, you don't need any skill whatsoever, as you saw in the video before, in the clip at the start of the video. I was just repeatedly doing that special over and over and over again, and getting my mimic were helping out here and there as well. It's just fantastic. So yeah, if you're stuck on Malenia and you found this helpful, give us a like, a subscribe, whatever. Let us know how you've got on in comments. Nice one, cheers.